Welcome to
Too Random.
I Might Speak Motivate.
Sir Express.
And today,
we are going to be talking about
One Gotta Go. So basically today we're just playing a challenge here called the One Gotta Go Challenge Horror Edition. This game is inspired by the podcast Righteous and Ratchet, hosted by Kevin on Stage and Doughboy. And it's like a really cool game where you usually have 4 separate things, and out of the board there you have to take one off that you can never ever see, hear, or anything again. So you have to delete it completely out your life. And it is Horror Flick Edition. Now, what we really want you guys to do is to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, because you guys are the community. And also we want you to comment. Please comment. And we love when we see your comments. We're so excited.
We want that feedback, guys.
We love the feedback. I mean, YouTube has been overwhelming. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for that. Now, out of the One Gotta Go challenge, you guys, who do we have on the board?
We have movie Us, The Prodigy,
Pet Sematary,
and La Llorona.
So out of those 4, one has to go for good, meaning you can never see it again in your life. So Sir Express, you go first. Let me know which one you're keeping.
Well, me personally, I think I'm going to have to go with, first and foremost, I'm keeping Us.
Agree.
I say that because at the end of the day, Us was a really good movie and so suspenseful. And there's things that, from what I've seen from reading, I might have missed some things. I want to go and see it again just to see what I missed.
Yeah.
What about you?
So just like you, what has to stay on the board is Us. Just like you were saying, things that were missed with the whole thing with Adelaide, and the reason why her voice was so messed up was because she was choked by the tether, and I didn't get that at all. I had to read on a site that, that's the reason her voice is messed up. I was like, oh. Yeah. And then the conspiracy theories about Jason being switched in the closet previously on the summer they visited. So it's it's one of those movies, kind of Alfred Hitchcocky, where it's you don't know and you have to read it. I mean, watch it over and over and over again. You get something different. So those are one of those movies that were so much figurative language and symbolism that is a lot to unpack. So that has to stay on the board because it's a different watch every time.
Exactly. And so it's really, really, really a good movie. So that's why that can go for me at least. What's your second one?
The second one that has to stay on the board for me is The Prodigy. The Prodigy has to stay. And this is why I'm going to say this. It's because, and it came to me today, The Prodigy is the example of what would have happened if Charles Lee Ray got to Andy in time to transition his soul. If you think about it, that's what would have happened if he would have got there in time with Andy. So The Prodigy for me is a dynamic film. You don't know what's going on with the son. You don't know if it's paranormal, psychological. You're just trying to figure it out throughout the movie. And then to me, my favorite part, when he was running up to his mommy, "Hi, mommy," and then he came up and hugged her as a grown man, like that got me shook, and it got the whole theater shook, because this one guy was like, I want my money back, I'm scared. And it was this huge guy. It was hilarious. But the Prodigy had so much, foreshadowing. Like, the little boy always touched his mom's hands, and you really didn't know what that was about until you figure out in the future that the serial killer, that's kind of his trophy. That's his thing. That's, and so the Prodigy has to stay for me. I can't go without not seeing the Prodigy again. And I'm not even a person that watches movies pretty much more than once. I hate doing it, but those two, Us and the Prodigy, I could definitely see over again and want to.
Okay, I see you. Now, me personally, I'm going to have to have La Llorona as my number 2 that stays. I just like the suspense of it. I like how the story was true to form of what the ancient, the ancient Hispanic stories are about La Llorona. It stayed to form, and I just like how it told the correct story. Not only that, but it was just so many things that I was like, what? You know what I mean? And so when a movie gets you like, dang, hold on.
What specifically in the movie that spoke to you that you're like, oh, I cannot let...
The fact that she was not able to go around this certain tree's ashes.
Well, I believe it was rose bushes ashes or something
like that.
Something like that.
And it was just crazy because it was like that was her punishment for what she had did to her kids. And it's just crazy to think about so many things that, a lot of us do personally, that if that was our curse, dude, that would be horrible. Like, to be forever trying to find your kids and never finding them.
Even though she knows that, it's crazy because she knows that they're gone, but she's just trying to replace them so bad, which is a really good part of this story. It's a really good part of the story. So, what I have, so now I have 2 left, and one has to go forever. So you have the New Age Pet Sematary, and then we have
La Llorona.
Thank you, because I'm horrible at saying it. I cannot say it. For me, La
Llorona.
Thank you. Is, oh my gosh, like you said, I loved how descriptive they were. The backstory on that was lit. And like you said, the cultural preferences and things like that, I love that. Them actually going back to showing her drowning her children and things because her husband left her for a more younger, beautiful woman, and she was trying to punish him, but she ended up punishing herself. And the rose bushes or the rose trees were the ones that were around her when she drowned them. And so, like you were saying about her not being around the rose ashes, that coming together at the end of the story, I love that. Pet Sematary. Now, this is the thing with Pet Sematary. Honestly, it was a good movie.
No fair.
Right, no fair. Original one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, just thinking about it here, with Pet Sematary, I liked the ending of the whole family, the whole aka zombie Pet Sematary family, coming up to the little boy, and he's like, hold up, what's going on? I have no family. Like, what is going on? These zombie people are coming towards me in this car. Like, I don't know. Oh, And the little boy looked just like the little boy in the original.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was his son or what.
It may have been like
the casting director
did great.
That. Okay, but anyway, I was disappointed that it wasn't a little boy anymore. Because to me, like with the young lady, the young little girl getting ran over by the truck or what have you, it didn't have the same effect to me as the little boy.
It was more horrible because it was a little
because he was itty bitty.
Yeah,
I don't like that they changed that part of this story. It didn't have as much impact for me.
I would have been cool if it was a little baby girl and they just switched it to being a baby girl, but it was the older girl, and I don't know about that.
I didn't like that either, because it was supposed to be her party, and they did everything else correctly except switched out the kids. And like, you know, the killing scene when she was killing that older man, almost all of that was the same. That's my biggest thing about Pet Sematary. I really liked the little thing, but let me get to it. The thing that has to go for me, that I will be okay with not seeing over again, and some people might shoot me off in the comments, but let me know, you guys. Pet Sematary gotta go for me. I am keeping
Llorona.
Thanks for saying it. I'm keeping that because I love the storyline. Oh my gosh, it was so well put together. But Pet Sematary has to go for me. I can always watch the original, so that's the cool thing about One Gotta Go. I just can't never see
this one,
the new one again with this game. And I'm fine with. I'm perfectly fine with that, because, like I said, the little boy was more impactful. It really touched me. I cried and everything. So that's the one that's I'm fine with. Gotta go. Pet Sematary gotta go for me. What about you?
Gosh, she literally cried. But I think I might. Oh,
so what do you have left?
This is kind of hard because it's Prodigy and Pet Sematary. I might have to go ahead and go with. I might have to keep Prodigy.
Really? I'm surprised.
It's just thinking about the original Pet Sematary and just the differences, and you know, like you showed me with the boy coming to give her a hug, and then the man running to her. It was crazy, and it was just like, whoa, what the freak? And so I think I'm gonna have to go with that. So for both of us, Pet Sematary gotta go.
Pet Sematary gotta go. And then you gotta think about the previous one. The original one had the best line ever. No fair. No fair. So I just want to know you guys' thoughts. Fire off in the comments.
Let us know
what one has to go with you, and the one that you will be fine with never seeing the movie again, as well as telling us why in the comments. Also, we're on Apple Podcasts now.
We're on Google Play, or Google Podcasts, I'm sorry.
And we are so excited about that. So definitely, you guys, support us. Give us 5-star reviews all day. Don't review if you ain't giving 5 stars.
What our boy Dame say? Get that 5
all day.
That 5 all day.
5 all day. Like Dame Johnson.
5 all day.
5 all day. I mean? So you guys, like, thank you for being so supportive. Like we said, we just started this podcast on June the 4th. And the response has been overwhelming. We're excited about every like, every play, every download. Like, that means everything to us. Subscribe to us on every social media.
Social medias.
At
Facebook,
Random Podcast.
Twitter, everything, guys. We love you.
T2O Random. But we love you guys, and we gotta be out.
Peace.